Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vaos, and today in this episode we're going to continue on our career mode, and you'll want to stay tuned for the end of this episode. I have a little something to put on the end of the video. Now, if you remember, we weren't able to get into orbit, but we got like 43 science and unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, which was great. This vehicle here is a prototype moon lander. Yeah, I'm testing it out now. Basically, the idea was I didn't feel comfortable putting a Jebediah especially, but putting a poor little Kerbal inside one little capsule for hours on end. So I used a little bit of imagination and pretend that this is all one vehicle, that even though he's sitting upright in his capsule, he can lean back, because this is all opened one vehicle. He can lean back and use his chair like a makeshift bed. 0G, it's pretty easy. And he has more rooms for snacks and water and whatnot. And in the back here, he can go ahead and do his little Kerbal duty whenever nature calls. So he's got a bathroom and a kind of a little living quarter, which is nice. And of course, we have our, whoops, that's the wrong button. We have our goo machines, and depending on what more science we're able to get before we put this into orbit, or in the course to set for the moon, we might put some more scientific stuff on here. Now, the reason why I say that is because this is still a prototype. In order to get to the moon, I'm going to need struts or docking clamps or something of that nature, because the vehicle is going to be so large, it's going to fall apart without something holding it together. So we are going to go ahead and launch a vehicle into space, try to get it into orbit, and get enough scientific data so that we can open up and unlock more technologies for this thing to work. It's pretty, this thing is pretty strong. It can even, there we go. It can even fly on Kerbal's gravity and land relatively gently. It has enough landing gear, so if it hits the ground hard, it's okay. It will land very nicely. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, let's go ahead and Orbiter X2. Now, as you can see, I've already taken the liberty of building the craft. It's a lot like the other orbiting craft that I built before the glitch. It's got a whole bunch of goo scientific stuffs around the vehicle, so that once I'm done trying to transmit as much as I can, I will try to store as much data as I possibly can. Then it will come back to Kerbin and land. Got a bunch of side parachutes there. Very nice. And of course, the side decoupler technique with the struts and the decoupler on the sides. And of course, a whole lot of cockpits, because of the fact that these cockpits are equipped with SAS control units, which allows for better stabilization of the craft throughout the entire launch. And I think we're ready to go. Save and launch. Alright, it's a little bouncy, that's okay. Turn SAS on, resources on, full throttle. And if you've noticed, I don't think you can see it right now, there is a strut in between this engine and the main core body of the rocket. And you're going to see exactly why I put that there. It's a neat little trick. So here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Science. Science. Transmit. 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 And we're almost out. Okay, jettison. There they go. Come on, goo. Transmit. Transmit. Transmit some more. I can't click fast enough. Got plenty of power, plenty of power. Plenty of fuel, plenty of power. We're good, we're good. Come on. Just click galore. Spam the mystery goo. There we go. Spam it. Alright, we're running a little low on the fuel there. So I'm gonna stop doing the whole goo thing because we're almost out of electricity. Yep. Just let it run through its course. And see how you see it? The rockets bounced away from the craft. As soon as the physics for these rockets became individual physics by themselves, the computer realized that they were near these struts, too close for comfort, so it bounced them away from it. And the reason why I do that is because if you take these struts out and let the rockets fall straight down, sometimes it runs into the actual rocket itself and you can have some serious problems. I'm going to tilt this thing to about 60 degrees. Easy now. Easy. We only have one capsule for SAS torque, so we got to be careful. But yeah, I thought that was a neat little trick. Let's go ahead and see what we got so far. I'm out of electricity. Oh, thank goodness that thing still works. Almost out of fuel, so we'll keep that. What do we got? Okay, and jettison. Alright. This little guy has a lot of power behind him, so he should be able to make it into orbit. It's a Mickey Mouse operation here. Easy. Alright, well, I'm going to keep on burning for a little while. You know what? Screw it. I'm in orbit. Is there a way to observe mystery goo? Alright, keep data. Observe mystery goo. Keep data. Can we do this? Review crew report. override existing. Okay, so you can only hold a crew report and stored data. So I think they're one and the same. The data from Jebediah plus the data that he stored inside the capsule equals 2 stored data. Alright, so we're full of data. That could be viewed as bad, but it's, let's see here. Okay, we don't have much power at all, so let's go ahead and fast forward. I'm going to try to land in the desert. The reasons being is that it's nice, big, and wide, and it's kind of like a emergency landing pad area because we have no electricity whatsoever. Plus, Kerbin is on the dark side, and we barely have any fuel. I'm sure you guys are going, oh, I could do it, I could do it, I could land right on top of Kerbin Space Center, no problem. I'm not that flight capable, so I need a huge margin for error. I do apologize. So we're gonna land somewhere in this nice, hot, snake, scorpion infested desert. This is gonna be just wonderful. And I think I'll pull up just a little bit because of the fact that I might end up in the mountains when I start slowing down in the atmosphere. So I'm gonna go a little bit more, a little more. Okay, that's good. That's good. We are good. We are ready to come back to Kerbin. Oh dear. It's shrinking way more than I anticipated. Ah, son of a biscuit. We're gonna land somewhere bad, aren't we? Okay. Getting ready. 10,000 meters. Preparing to deploy parachutes. There we go. A little late, but that's okay. Teeny bit late, that's fine. About 1,000. Stay on the safe side. Sometimes these parachutes like to deploy sooner than 500. See what I told you? You have to be careful because even though this reads directly from sea level, whatever gizmo that they've got the parachutes hooked up with for program-wise, it reads directly to ground. So even though this doesn't say 500 meters, the ground to the ship is 500 meters right now, or was just a few seconds ago, and so it deployed the parachutes. Got to be careful, because if you have physics wide open like I did all the way to four times, and the parachutes deploy, there's a good bet one of them's gonna rip, and it's not gonna be pretty. Not going to be pretty at all. Oh, well, you know what we need to do? We need to put out our landing gears. Duh. Oh, crap. That is a design flaw. Shit. The landing gears are a smidge higher than the actual engine. Okay, well, we might lose an engine. Shit. Now, I probably could remedy this, but it's gonna be tricky if I turn the engine on and slow down ever so gently with the little bit of fuel that I have left. It's probably not gonna work because we're gonna run out of fuel here pretty soon. Whoa. Nice. Awesome. A little wibbly wobbly, but I think it just did the trick. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and recover vessel. What? A measly 54 science. Are you kidding me? Crap. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Okay, fine, I'll take it. I'll take it. And let's see what we got here. What do I want? I want struts. It's the only way we're going to be able to get to the moon is by using struts. As 45 science is pretty much going to suck up everything we have. Are we sure we don't want something else? No. What about that? Science Junior? Eh. Batteries would be nice. Solar cells would be nice. Well, screw it. Let's do it. And research. Yay. Oh, what's this? Oh, now you invent jets. Okay. What's this? Ah, fuel systems. Interesting. And this, advanced construction. Cool. Alright, well, that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and make another video soon about the trying to get a mission to the moon. So let's go ahead and finish up this video with a little something extra. And of course, this is the little something extra. This SSTO was designed by Steve1, I believe. Am I pronouncing it right, Steve? And he went ahead and submitted an SSTO. He put the file down on MediaFire, I believe it is, and I went ahead and downloaded it and checked it out. Now, right off the bat, it does look very capable of getting into orbit via the jet engine, getting into space, and then the ion engines to build up a little bit more speed in order to get to orbital altitudes. I asked for his permission to go ahead and do some tweaking to it, and he said yes, so I am going to show you the outcome of that little bit of tweaking. Not to say that this design isn't perfect in any way, shape, or form. I just did a little bit of here and there's. So load. Alright, and it's called the Kingfisher. So I went ahead and made the Kingfisher Mark II. And here is the Kingfisher Mark II. I went ahead and I cleaned up the air intakes a little bit. Brought these winglets, control surfaces, winglets, yes, a little bit further inwards. And as you can see, it has these large solar panels. It's just enough weight to where this thing can make it into orbit. And these ion engines, went ahead and squeezed them just a little bit closer. But yeah, let's go ahead and give it a real quick test drive. Now I'm going to try to cut this up and make it as fast as possible. So here we go. SAS, engines on, and I believe, uh-oh. Alright, so number 2 is for the ion engines, number 1 is for the air intakes, and the jet engine. So let's go ahead and point our noses straight up as possible. Try to cut through the thicker atmosphere as fast as possible. Gears up, and here we go. Alright, we're reaching 20,000 meters, and our air intake is coming down fairly quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and level out. The engine will cut off at 0.08 air intake, so we're at 0.20 now. We're still good. We are still good. Now we just need speed. Speed, speed, speed. Bring the nose up just a pinch. Come on. Come on. Alright, as you can see now, I've moved out to map view. I'm right in line with the prograde, and I'm not falling whatsoever because of the fact that I'm going so fast now. I'm just going to leap right out of the freaking atmosphere. Keep an eye on that air intake. Alright, bring it down a little bit. Come on, there you go. Oh, bring it down some more. Bring it down some more. Come on, there you go. 53. Oh, looks like we died a little bit, so I'll bring down the throttle, and now it's climbing again. Okay. Bring it down some more. There we go. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. 2,300 meters per second. Bring down, okay. Coming on the very edge of our air intake capability. That's okay, we're high enough to where even this small amount of thrust can get us into orbit. Or not orbit, but space. Gonna line back up with the prograde. What do we got? 78,000 meters per meters, yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. Do it for Steve. Do it for Steve 1. You can do it. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is that stiff? Steve? Oops. Come on. Alright. We're just about had it. Come on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut down engines and close all air intakes. Reduce drag. See what we got. We have 84,000 meters. Good, good, good. Alright. The only bad thing about this is we are about to lose sunlight. So we're going to go ahead and do this ion thing right now. Full throttle. And I forget which button it was, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Is it this one? How about this one? No, this one? This. Aha, here we are. Beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And numbered ions. As you can see, it's got plenty of power to keep all 4 ion engines lit for as long as you want. It's not really doing much in speed. Okay. But even though it's not really doing much for speed, check this out. The apoapsis is climbing, and we are running out of time, so it needs to go like right now. Oh crap, our electricity just died. This is going to be tricky. I'm so sorry, Steve. I should have launched in the morning like you suggested. What was I thinking? Don't worry, we can make it. We got Bob on the crew. Come on. We're falling. Give me sunlight. Give me sunlight. Yes, 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 yes. Full power. Full power. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bob. Full power. Full power, Bob. Let's go. Come on. $58. 59. 60. We got 10,000 more meters to go, Bob. Where are we at? Oh, we're dropping pretty quick. This is gonna be close. Oh crap, this is way too close to comfort. We should be good. We should be good. We're almost halfway there. Still dropping though. 65,000 meters. $66. 76,000. Almost there. 2,000 more. 2,000 more. Come on. Oh crap. Yep, we're gonna make it. Oh man, that was close. Note to self: launch first thing in the morning. Duh. And here we go. Almost there. Yep, yep. 70,000. Ah, what a relief. Well, there you go, Steve. Your creation revised. I hope you like it. Hopefully. I didn't mean to screw anything up. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am Vaos, signing off.